Everybody, welcome to my channel. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing really well. I'm sitting here, I don't know. I made some sweet and sour chicken, which you see here, and I made some teriyaki rice. It looks really good. It's rice with teriyaki and peas and carrots, but the smell, you'd almost think I was pregnant because I almost can't tolerate the smell. But no, I am not. But you can see a little bit of peas and carrots here, and there is the sweet and sour chicken. Look how beautiful that looks, that sweet and sour chicken. What do you guys think of that? I think that looks delicious. Let me see. There we go. Screenshot. So I'm going to taste the rice first because I don't even know if I could eat it, to be honest with you. There goes this. I'm surprised there's a school bus because there isn't a school. So I find that odd. And it's creaking down the road, you know. Like it's trying to sneak up on you. It's doing the creeper. It's steaming hot. I don't know if you can see the steam, and it's falling everywhere. As usual, I can't tell if it's blurry or not because I can't see it. So let's see. Not too bad. The smell is offsetting. Normally if it smells bad, I ain't gonna try it, but I did it for you guys, so it's not bad at all. And I love teriyaki, I love soy. I like soy a lot. But here's the chicken, guys. Sweet and sour chicken. Very good. I have rice in my videos. But other than that, I'm sorry, it was catching my eye. I didn't know somebody was across the street, and there is, and it kept catching my eye movement. You know I'm sharp-eyed, SuperFly. Everything, I'm just nosy, everything catches my eye, you know. And I didn't see anybody come up there. There is nobody actually living there as of yet. They are redoing it. The whole place. So, it's noisy around here. School is out. Oh, you know what? The bus might be for summer school. Because it does come for summer school. Because I was thinking, school's out. Why is that bus creeping down the road? But that's why it's going to be really hard. Nick is snoring. To make my videos. Let's see. They're redoing the whole house. They just bought the place. They were renting. They just bought the place, so they're doing all kinds of new stuff. Over here, he just put in a pool, and the kids are there. So it's like, I don't know how I'm gonna get videos done. My ASMR videos done. I don't know. I mean, I will. Everybody's just gonna have to put up with a little extra noise. I wish I could say something new and exciting is going on in my life. Absolutely nothing. Work's about the same. It's not worse, so that's a good thing. It's really about the same. Oh. Nobody lived across the street for the longest time. So the one homeless cat lives there. We tried to bring her in and try to, but she's been, you know, out there for too long. She does not want to be cooped up, but she stays in our yard a lot of the time, which is fine. Her and Nikki, Nikki used to aggravate her a little bit, and she let her know. She let Nikki know, you're not going to do this, you know, because I'm going to rip you up. So, you know, Nikki now just walks by her, and actually if she's sitting in front of the dog door, Nikki sit there and stare at you and ask you to open the door because she's not going to push her way through. She's not going to upset the cat, but the cat just came running over here because they went there. We tried making her a little place to stay, but she wants to be out and about. That's her life, and she's used to it. So only one time she came in, and this was years and years and years ago. She had just had babies. She hasn't had babies for a long time, though. The only time she came in is one time years and years ago when she had babies, and it was real bad storming, and she cut through our screen. Literally ripped the screen up and came in with her babies. And that was okay. We didn't get upset. She's a mother, wanting to protect her babies. I do the same too. Whatever it takes, right? So Thursday is hot. It's always like in the high 90s, 100s. But then with the humidity, it's worse. My electric bill is going to start going crazy here. So the rice is actually pretty good. I don't like the smell of it. So I'm glad I at least tried it, because usually if I don't like the smell of something, I don't even want to try it. Don't even want to look at it. It's actually, it has a very nice flavor to it. But show you the chicken again. See? Talking about summer school. Did any of you guys have to go to summer school? Do you want to hear something funny? I never did have to go. But one year, I opted to go to summer school because I loved school so much. Granted, my younger years, I loved it and I wanted to go. So I went to summer school just because. Sorry guys. You're going to start hearing that more often in the videos because it's summertime. We do have central heating and air, but there are some rooms that just do not get cool enough, so we had to put a window unit in there, and it's an older one that's been there for years. So it tends to make lots of noise, you know, so we're trying to look for one a nice one that, this is an extra window unit, but they have some that you could just sit in the room and I guess use it there. But we need one that will automatically come on. Like this one will automatically come on and go off by temperature. We don't want one that you had to turn on, off, on, off, on, off. It's a pain in the butt. So we're trying to find one that you could just sit in a room and it's more quiet, because this is older. I mean, it's going to make noise. It's an older unit. So, but we want one that we could just sit in a room and use, and it will come on and off per temperature, you know. I don't know what they're called. But they don't go in the window. I'm sure it'd be much quieter than this one, but we can't find one. Or they're just way too expensive, but we'll keep looking. Oh, I know what I didn't tell you guys. This is quite a while back. I told you about my car. The AC wasn't working right. So I did put it in the shop. And I asked them, I said, hey, before you do anything else, you'll call, right? And they're like, yeah. Because I don't want to pay for the AC check. So they said, yeah. And I think the AC check was like $70, $80. So we dropped my car off. We go out, and my car was running fine. Nothing was wrong with my car except for the AC. I had no problems with it, no nothing. We go out, we go shopping. I said, well, look, first off, they told me make an appointment, because if not, you're going to have to wait, because we're pretty busy. I said, okay, I make an appointment. I made an appointment. I dropped it off. They said, oh, we're kind of busy. Are you going to be able to wait a little bit? I'm like, yeah. I said, my husband's here. We're going to go shopping and do some things, and I'll be back in a little bit. So we went out. We went shopping. And we had freezer stuff and stuff like that, so we were kind of in a hurry. And we don't live right next to the place. We live in a totally different town. So we were, we pull up, my car's still in the shop. I'm like, oh man. My husband goes, go see what's going on and let me know. And right when I'm getting out of the car, my phone's ringing. And ringing, and I see it's them, so I didn't answer it. I pushed the voicemail because I was coming right there. And I get in, I start talking to him, and it's ringing again. I'm talking to them. It was a guy inside in the office calling, you know. So I'm sitting there telling me, well, you know, when we got your car in here, it wouldn't start. We had to charge the battery, and we had to jump start it. And I'm like, I've never had to jump my car at all. You know, the battery was less than 3 years old. I'm like, that's weird all of a sudden that my battery has been jumped. Not that I was accusing or whatever, but you know, I'm a woman. I don't know much about it. All I know is I get in my car every day, it starts, and it never had to be jumped, or the battery wasn't dead, no nothing. And all of a sudden I bring it to the shop, and they're giving me a whole list of things that's the matter with it. So I go inside and talk to the guy, and he's like, yeah, you need a new battery, number one. And I said, well, the battery's less than 3 years old. I said, if I get a battery, I'm going to go back to the place where I got it from because it has a warranty. And I'm like, and I really just don't understand why all of a sudden my car had to be jumped. And I was only really just asking a question because my husband was still in the car waiting. I said, now mind you, I was the only one to drop the car off. No man was with me. He did come later and pick me up. And so I said, I just don't understand why all this stuff. So he's like, well, this and this. And he showed me the battery test and all this stuff. And I said, well, I'm not going to buy a battery here. I said, if it needs a new battery, I'm going to go to where I got it from because I have not had this battery that long, you know. And I think then he tells me, well, okay, you know, we'll have to charge you for jump in your car, and then I have to charge you. I charged your battery for a half hour and all this other stuff. I'm like, what? I said, how? Like, explain to me how you had to even jump my car. I said, I just don't understand that my car ran fine before I got here. It never had to be jumped. And honestly, I wasn't getting mad or upset. I was asking questions because I want to know. Are you doing this because I'm a woman, or I don't know anything about cars, or so I'm asking questions. And here he comes with a $300-some bill. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I said, I came to have my AC checked. And that's all I wanted done. And then, you know, he went on and on. Eventually he did not charge me for the other stuff because my husband came in after that. And as a matter of fact, once my husband came in, my husband, he has the presence of a tough person. When he speaks, he sounds mean most of the time, no matter what. He has a very, very strong, hard voice. I don't know how to explain it. Even if he's talking normal, it sounds like he's being mean or he's aggressive, but he's really not. I don't know how to explain it. He has that type of voice, if you know what I'm talking about. He sounds this way, and people tend to think that he's maybe not the nice. I mean, he's really good to me, so I can't say that he's not the nicest person because he really is. But he has that voice where people think that, boy, he's mean. He's mean. You know? He comes in and starts questioning a little bit. And by the time my husband was done talking, the guy goes, and he goes, oh, I gotta go. I got frozen in the car. And he told me, do what I have to do and come on home. And so when he left, the guy goes, I'm not charging you for that stuff. He's like, your husband's mad. He goes, and I'm not going to charge him for any of that stuff. And I'm like, he's really not mad. I said, that is how my husband sounds all the time. It's normal to me. I said, he just has a stern voice. I didn't say all this to him, but I said, no, he's not mad. I said, I had already told the guy before, look, I can't stay here long. I got frozen food in my car. You know, you spend money on food. You don't want it to go bad. But he's like, look, I'm just going to charge you for the AC check, and I'm not going to charge you for the other stuff. But actually, at first he said, I'm not going to charge you for the AC thing neither, because he was so upset that my husband was so upset. And I said, no, look, you did a service. I brought my car here to have the AC looked at. I said, I want to at least pay for the AC check. I won't feel right if I walk away. And I did not pay for the service that I came here for. And he insisted that I did not pay for it, but I insisted back. I said, look, I'm paying. I want to pay for my service that you guys provided for me. I said, it's not fair. You did it. I said, and I'll pay for the other stuff too, because you did do a service. I said, but I just didn't understand why all of a sudden my car needed all this stuff when it ran fine before I got here. I said, that was the only reason why I was questioning you. So eventually we got it settled down to where I just paid for the AC service, and I went on my way. I went ahead and took my battery back to the place. They said there was nothing the matter with the battery. They're a well-known auto company, you know, that sells batteries and all this other stuff. They said they didn't see anything the matter with it. I showed them the paperwork from the shop that they said it was bad. And they said, look, you know, you're a good customer. We want to keep you. We'll just go ahead and give you another battery. But your warranty will only be good last throughout the first battery had. And I said, that's fine. I wasn't going to argue with them neither because I don't know what's going on. I don't. This is why I ask questions. I don't know anything about cars. I don't know anything about batteries, you know. So I hope the story even made sense. It was just a crazy situation. But I did get a new battery. My AC still is so like before. Maybe it is a little bit better. I don't know. But it ran fine most of the time. Just once in a while it would cut off, and I don't know why. And I cannot live in Florida without AC. I'm a hot mama. So, but yeah. So we'll have to see how it goes in the summer months. I'll get very cranky without AC, you know. So that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. I hope it made sense, though. I know it gets a little crazy because I jump back and forth, but I'm just a crazy person, right? Well, I hope everybody has a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, depending on where they are. This was so good. I almost didn't want to eat the teriyaki rice, but I'm glad I did because it was actually pretty darn good. Sweet and sour chicken, always great. So I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.